Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, June 11th, 2015 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I respect and nurture my process. And today, woohoo, we have Mercury going direct. And I love this. Mercury is actually going direct at 3:33 p.m. Pacific time. So, I mean, that's a pretty cool omen. And speaking of Mercury going direct, we have been turning within, learning lessons since May. And what I find most interesting, because I always love to look at the numerology of everything, because, numbers are fascinating to me. We've been retrograde at 4 degrees. So we've retrograded back to 4 degrees, and we've been kind of like hanging out here for the last couple days. And we're going to be here for a little bit more time, because it's not like it just goes and like zoom. It takes its time to start moving in this direction again. So we still are working with this lesson. We're still working with this lesson of revolution, evolution. We're working with this lesson of change. So we've gotten these lessons. Whatever your lesson is personally for you during Mercury retrograde, for me, it has been patience. And it doesn't mean that the patience is done. It means that now I can put it into action in a new way. So I still have to be patient. It's still not going to be wham, bam, everything coming true. But we're working in a new way. And I think one of the best things that I have learned during this patience process is how can you enjoy yourself? Even through the trials and tribulations, how can you make this fun? My trial and tribulation has mostly been la on the run. My little kitty out there. And I have tried everything to get her home. And the first week, I was telling a friend last night, I felt like a zombie about it. I was devastated. I was like, she's my light. What am I going to do without my light? Until I remembered the light's within me. She was reflecting it for me. She does reflect it for me. And have fun. And since then, I have been on Lala's stakeout and taken Mahalo out in his harness, and it's become more fun. So if you can, if there's any way to make your process more fun, do what you can to make it fun. So, besides that, besides our forward-moving direction, one last thing I do want to mention about that is that we're still in the shadow period for the next, little bit, the next basically 2 weeks. So things are still going to be wonk. Anyways, besides that, we are actually moving into the process of Neptune going retrograde. Neptune is going retrograde tomorrow and will be retrograding all the way through November. And so, what's so interesting about this? Neptune is in Pisces, which really heightens our intuition and our psychic potential in all the ways. And a lot of astrologers will actually say that during Neptune retrograde, you kind of will feel cut off. You won't feel as heightened. But instead, what I really feel happens during Neptune retrograde is that we stop reaching out there for all the answers and looking to the astro or looking to our guides, looking to God, Spirit, Universe, looking to the tarot, but instead really have an opportunity to tune into the wisdom that's encaptured in our life. I always love that Dr. Wayne Dyer says you are a piece of what you came from. So, if God is a pie in the sky, you are a piece of that pie. So you contain all of that information. And so it's time to tune within. It doesn't mean that you can't contact your guides, God, Spirit, astrology, whatever, but look within first. Choose to honor and respect and nurture your intuition that you carry within, that knowledge that you carry within. And I do think that once we do that, I actually think that all of this is actually heightened even more during Neptune retrograde. But first, you have to tune in here. And then I think you get all the confirmation that your little heart could ever desire coming from out here. But the crux of the matter is tuning within here and looking within to yourself. And I also love that it's going to be retrograding back to 7 degrees, which is that Neptune degree. So this is such a great psychic review. Besides that, today we have the moon in Aries, and the moon is meeting up with Pluto, Jupiter, Uranus, the sun, Mars. It's meeting up with all of these things. So we have a lot of I don't know, that Aries action energy. Sorry, my mom just came in. She comes in talking. We have a lot of that action energy going on. And it's bringing more of that change. It's bringing that change with, with the Mercury retrograde. I wrote changes in the air. Enjoy the ride. It can also bring up that aggression energy. I think, we've been so long in this retrograde and it's been at 4 degrees that, tough Uranus degree can be tough if we don't find surrender. So you may find like that, oh, can it just be already? Feeling bubbling up with this. Take some small action. We have another grand trine in fire today. It's actually different. So we have in Sagittarius today, it is actually Pallas, the female goddess energy, anti-patriarchy, I'm going to do it my way energy, with the moon in Uranus in Aries, and then Jupiter in Leo. So this is lighting you up in a different way than the grand trine did yesterday. It has a different kind of creative potential. So if you can, if you're feeling that aggression or that frustration come up with all of this energy, use some of that creative potential, in a different way. Put it to use. Even if it's just like interpretive dance, I need to dance out my feelings, in some way, put it to use. The last thing I do want to mention today, we have Mars squaring Chiron. And so Mars is in Gemini. And so you may be thinking that you have to take action in this one way. And Chiron, meanwhile, is in here saying, hey, there is healing for you. Tune in. So it's back to that tune in thing. So before you take that action that you think, or thinking that it's right, tune into your body and see what your body has to say. I think this is like, it's kind of like the thing that's reminding you to come into your center. So the cards I pulled for you today, I love. Celebration. This is all about Mercury going direct, I'm sure. Good things, good celebrations coming. But the other card is existence, which is the Magician card. And so this is saying, hey, okay, we have our celebration, Mercury is going direct, we still have to be present. We still have to be focused and embody and respect and nurture the process. So enjoy your day, and I'll see you tomorrow for Neptune retrograde. Namaste.